If I told you that just 10 minutes a day could be the difference between living independently and relying on a walker, would you believe me? For too many Americans over 70, that's the reality we're facing. Every year, 1 in 4 seniors in the US experiences a fall. And here's the shocking part. Falls are not only the leading cause of injury among older adults, but they are also a major reason people lose their independence. Now, picture this. It's a chilly Tuesday morning in Ohio. You're making your way to the kitchen for your morning coffee. You've done it 1,000 times before, but today, your foot catches the edge of the rug. Your body reacts slower than it used to. Your balance isn't what it once was. In a split second, you're on the floor, pain shooting through your hip. That's how quickly things can change. But here's the good news. Your body has an incredible ability to adapt, even after 70. With the right daily habits for healthy aging, you can improve strength, balance, and coordination, lowering your risk of a fall dramatically. And it doesn't require a fancy gym membership, expensive equipment, or hours of your day. In fact, what I'm going to share with you is a simple, safe 10-minute routine you can do right in your living room. These are exercises for seniors at home, designed with your safety in mind, and they've been proven to work for people well into their 82nd and beyond. Before we get into the movements, it's important to understand why balance and muscle strength naturally decline with age. After the age of 50, most people lose about 1–2% of muscle mass each year if they don't actively work to maintain it. This loss, called sarcopenia, affects not only your strength but also your ability to stabilize yourself when you stumble. Combine that with slower reflexes and reduced flexibility, and even something as simple as bending to tie your shoes can become risky. But it's not just about preventing falls. Over 70 fitness is about keeping your energy up, protecting your heart health, improving your mobility, and helping you do the things you love. Gardening, dancing, traveling, playing with your grandkids without worrying about pain or fatigue. When your muscles are strong and your joints are flexible, you're not only safer, you're more confident in your daily life. That confidence is priceless. I remember meeting Robert, a 74-year-old veteran from Texas. He told me he used to avoid leaving his house in the winter because he was afraid of slipping on the icy sidewalk. After just 6 weeks of doing this exact 10-minute workout every day, he said something that stuck with me. "I feel like my legs are mine again." That's the power of intentional movement, no matter your age. Now, I know what you might be thinking. I haven't exercised in years. What if I can't do it? That's exactly why this program is designed to be gentle yet effective. We'll start with movements you can do holding onto a sturdy chair or countertop. No sudden jerks, no twisting your back, no positions that put pressure on your joints. You'll be working your muscles, but in a way that feels natural and safe. And remember, doctor advice for seniors always emphasizes listening to your body. If something feels painful, you stop. Discomfort from working your muscles is normal. Sharp pain is not. The exercises themselves are only part of the story. To get the most out of them, you'll want to pair this with smart senior nutrition choices, plenty of lean protein to support muscle repair, calcium and vitamin D for bone strength, and hydration to keep your joints lubricated. We'll talk more about that later, but just know that wellness after 70 is a combination of movement, diet, rest, and mindset. And here's something else. You might not notice the benefits on day one, but within just 2 to 3 weeks, you'll start feeling steadier when you walk, more flexible when you bend or reach, and more energized in the afternoons. These small victories add up. So, grab a sturdy chair, wear comfortable shoes, and let's begin. In the next part, I'll guide you step by step through a safe, effective routine you can do in your living room with no equipment other than your own body. Because when it comes to healthy lifestyle for seniors, the best workout is the one you can actually stick to. And if it only takes 10 minutes a day, there's no reason not to start today. Let's step right into it. You don't need a yoga mat, fancy clothes, or a gym membership. All you need is a sturdy chair, a bit of open space, and a willingness to move. Think of this not as exercise in the intimidating sense, but as 10 minutes of giving your body the care it deserves. We'll begin with a simple warm-up, because even gentle movements deserve a proper start. Stand behind your chair, place your hands lightly on the backrest for support, and start marching in place. Lift your knees only as high as is comfortable, and keep your posture upright. Imagine you're walking down your favorite street in your hometown on a crisp autumn morning, leaves crunching under your feet. This isn't about speed, it's about waking up the muscles in your legs, hips, and core. Just 2 minutes here will get the blood flowing and tell your joints, hey, it's time to work. Next, we'll move into a standing side leg lift. Still holding onto the chair, shift your weight onto your left foot and slowly lift your right leg out to the side. You don't need to go high. 6 to 8 inches is enough. The key is control, not height. Lower it back down slowly and repeat. This strengthens the muscles around your hips, which are crucial for balance and stability. I like to tell my viewers, these are the muscles that keep you steady when you step off a curb or navigate a crowded grocery aisle. Do 10 lifts on each side, breathing steadily. Now, for our third move, we'll do a gentle heel raise. Stand tall, feet hip-width apart, and slowly rise onto your toes, lifting your heels off the ground. Hold for a count of 2, then lower down. This exercise builds calf strength, which helps with walking, climbing stairs, and even standing for longer periods without fatigue. For many seniors, weak calves are a hidden culprit behind balance issues, so this is one you'll want to make a habit of. Aim for 12 to 15 slow raises, feeling the muscles engage with each lift. For the fourth move, we'll focus on the upper body, because over 70 fitness isn't just about legs. Place your hands on the back of the chair, step back slightly, and do a standing push-up. Keep your body straight like a plank. Bend your elbows and lower your chest toward the chair. Then press back up. This strengthens your arms, shoulders, and chest, making daily tasks like opening jars or lifting groceries much easier. If you feel strain in your wrists, adjust your hand position or take it slower. Now, the fifth movement is one of my favorites, the seated knee extension. Sit tall in the chair, feet flat on the floor. Slowly extend your right leg until it's straight. Hold for 2 seconds and lower it down. Repeat with the left. This is fantastic for strengthening your thighs, which support your knees and help you get in and out of chairs more easily. Do 8-10 reps per leg. Finally, we'll finish with a gentle balance challenge. Stand behind your chair. Place one fingertip lightly on the back for safety, and try standing on one foot. Hold for 10-15 seconds, then switch sides. This trains your brain and body to work together to maintain stability. If you feel wobbly, keep your hand closer to the chair, or even keep your toes lightly touching the ground for support. Throughout this entire 10-minute session, remember to breathe deeply and naturally. Don't rush. Think of each movement as a conversation with your body, asking it to stay strong, supple, and ready for the life you want to live. I once worked with a woman named Linda from Florida. She told me she used to feel exhausted just walking from her car to the mailbox. 3 weeks into doing this very routine every morning, she noticed she could walk farther, stand longer while cooking, and even enjoy her Sunday farmers market trips without feeling like she needed to sit down every 10 minutes. That's the magic of consistency. When you commit to just 10 minutes a day, you're not just exercising, you're investing in your independence, your confidence, and your future self. In the next part, we'll explore how to make these movements even more effective by pairing them with the right nutrition and lifestyle choices for healthy aging, so your efforts today pay off for years to come. Here's something I tell all my senior clients. Exercise is like building a house, but nutrition is the foundation. You can have the most beautiful walls and windows, but without a solid base, it won't stand for long. The same goes for your body. Those 10 minutes of daily movement will only take you so far if you're not feeding your muscles, bones, and joints the right way. Let's start with protein. Most Americans over 70 don't get enough of it. And without adequate protein, your muscles simply can't repair and grow stronger. That's why, if you're doing the chair push-ups or those standing leg lifts we talked about earlier, you need the building blocks to actually make a difference. I'm not talking about bodybuilder shakes or anything. Extreme, think grilled salmon with a squeeze of lemon, scrambled eggs with a side of spinach, or even a hearty lentil soup. These are everyday, familiar foods that give your body what it needs to stay resilient. Next, let's talk about hydration. You might be surprised to know that many seniors walk around in a constant state of mild dehydration. It's not just about feeling thirsty. Dehydration can affect balance, energy levels, and even brain function. I had a client named George from Ohio who thought his dizziness was just part of getting older. Turns out he was drinking less than 2 glasses of water a day. Once we got him up to 6 to 8 glasses spread throughout the day, his lightheadedness nearly vanished, and he told me he felt 10 years younger. It's a small change with a big payoff. Now, about anti-inflammatory foods. Chronic inflammation is like a slow leak in your tires. You might not notice it at first, but over time it wears you down. For seniors, that often shows up as joint stiffness, swelling in the ankles, or general fatigue. Adding foods like blueberries, walnuts, olive oil, and leafy greens to your meals can help put out that internal fire. Imagine replacing your morning pastry with a bowl of Greek yogurt topped with fresh berries and a sprinkle of flax seeds. You'll still get something delicious, but your body will thank you in ways you can feel. Calcium and vitamin D are your dynamic duo for bone health. Strong bones are what keep you moving confidently, and in our over 70 fitness journey, that's non-negotiable. Dairy products, fortified plant milks, canned salmon with bones, and spending a few minutes in the sunlight each day can do wonders. And if you live somewhere like Minnesota, where winters are long and grey, you might want to ask your doctor about a vitamin D supplement. Remember, a bone fracture can set you back months or even years, so prevention here is truly worth more than any treatment. But nutrition isn't just about what you eat, it's about how you eat. Many seniors fall into the habit of skipping meals, eating in front of the television, or relying too heavily on processed snacks because they're convenient. I encourage you to treat your meals as an event. Sit at the table, use real plates, savor the flavors. When you eat mindfully, you tend to choose better foods and enjoy them more. Beyond diet, lifestyle habits play a huge role in how much you'll benefit from your 10-minute workouts. Sleep, for instance, is when your muscles actually recover and grow stronger. If you're tossing and turning, your body never gets the chance to repair the micro-tears from exercise. Create a bedtime routine, dim the lights, avoid screens for an hour before bed, maybe sip on a cup of chamomile tea. Over time, better sleep means better energy, better mood, and better balance. And let's not forget stress management. Chronic stress pumps out hormones that weaken your immune system, increase inflammation, and even reduce muscle mass. Gentle breathing exercises, short walks outside, or simply calling a friend can help keep stress in check. One of my clients in Arizona swears by spending 10 minutes each morning sitting on her porch, just watching the sunrise. It's her daily reset. Incorporating these nutritional and lifestyle habits alongside your 10-minute home workout transforms the routine from a simple exercise into a comprehensive, healthy aging plan. You're not just moving your body, you're fueling it, protecting it, and setting yourself up for years of independence. In the next part, we'll tie it all together with a practical plan for making these habits stick, so this doesn't just become another good idea that fades away, but a daily ritual that truly changes your life. Now that you've seen how just 10 minutes a day, combined with the right nutrition and daily habits, can truly transform your body after 70, let's talk about how to make it stick. The truth is, the hardest part of any fitness plan isn't starting, it's keeping it going long enough to see the magic happen. And here's the secret. It doesn't happen by accident. It happens by design. Start by choosing a time of day that feels almost impossible to miss. For some, it's right after waking up, before the day's distractions roll in. For others, it's after that first cup of coffee, while the morning sun is still peeking through the blinds. My client Mary in Florida swears by her living room sunrise sessions. She rolls her yoga mat out, puts on her favorite soft jazz playlist, and moves through her 10-minute routine before she even checks her phone. That one decision has helped her stay consistent for over 2 years. Next, track your progress, but not just in numbers. Sure, you can jot down how many reps you did or how long you held a stretch, but also write down how you feel. Did you have more energy at the grocery store? Was it easier to climb those 3 steps to your porch? These small victories are the true signs of healthy aging. Don't be afraid to modify your movements. If a chair squat feels too easy, add a light hand weight or slow it down. If a standing balance pose feels shaky, hold on to the counter for support. The goal isn't to push through pain. It's to challenge your body while respecting its limits. That's how you avoid injuries and keep moving forward. Accountability can be a game changer. Maybe it's telling your spouse, "Let's do this together." Maybe it's texting a friend each morning with a quick, "Workout done." One gentleman I worked with in Oregon printed a simple calendar, taped it to his fridge, and put a big green check mark on every day he finished his 10-minute routine. At the end of the month, those check marks became his badge of honor. And here's something most people overlook. Celebrate your milestones. When you hit 30 days, treat yourself not with cake, but maybe a new pair of walking shoes, a comfy set of workout clothes, or a small kitchen gadget that makes healthy cooking easier. Positive reinforcement isn't just for kids, it works wonders at every age. Most importantly, remember that these 10 minutes aren't just about preventing falls, improving balance, or maintaining independence. They're about reclaiming your confidence. They're about walking into the kitchen in the morning without bracing yourself against the counter. They're about playing with your grandkids without worrying you'll lose your footing. They're about looking in the mirror and thinking, I'm still strong and I'm still me. So here's your roadmap. Set your time, prepare your space, choose your favorite music, fuel your body with whole, nourishing foods, and treat these 10 minutes as non-negotiable. In a month, you'll feel the difference. In 6 months, you'll see the difference. And in a year, you'll realize this isn't just exercise, it's a lifeline to the life you want to keep living. Now, as we close, I want you to imagine something. It's a warm summer evening, and you're walking down your street. The air is soft, the sun is setting in golden light, and you notice the ease in your steps. You're steady, you're strong, and you're smiling not because life is perfect, but because you feel in control of your body again. That's what these 10 minutes can give you. If this message resonates with you, I'd love for you to join our growing community of seniors who are redefining what aging looks like. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with a friend or family member who could use a little encouragement. Because together, we're not just adding years to life, we're adding life to years.